Mata Fair has just come. Everybody has run out to buy their tickets, plan their holidays, get the cheapest deals that they could get, ready for another vacation. We Malaysians are so lucky. We have aeroplanes and airlines that gives us a choice that we could travel anywhere and anyone can travel at any time. But do you think, how is your health when you travel? What are the precautions you might take? Why would you want to spoil your holiday by suddenly feeling sick or being sick and you have nothing or nowhere to turn to? In the sense of, if you're in a foreign country, hospitalization can be very expensive. Even going to see a general practitioner needs to be made an appointment which is a week in advance, and your sickness cannot wait. So it is so important for you to make sure you carry specific required medicines with you. That is why we always advise clinics to have a travel clinic or a travel advisory for whoever is traveling. Go to your family doctors and discuss it with them. You're going to this destination, what is required? Sometimes you might need yellow fever vaccine if you're traveling to Africa. Sometimes you might need your meningococcal vaccines if you're traveling to UK, especially if you're going to study there and stay more than 6 months. If you're traveling to Saudi Arabia and if you're going for your Umrah, you would need your meningococcal vaccines. Sometimes you're traveling south, you're traveling north, you make sure you need to have your flu, influenza vaccines every year. These are the basic precautionary things that you need to do. If you are a person who loves to eat, right? You love seafood, you love all kinds of food, make sure you're protected by your hepatitis A vaccines. These are the basic vaccination you would need when you travel. The other things you need to do is, if you are a diabetic, if you are a hypertensive, if you have heart problems, please make sure you have your medication enough when you travel. Get them all labeled. Make sure if it's long term and you're carrying a whole month supply and your holiday is for a month, make sure your family doctor gives you a letter stating that you are such and such diagnosed to have this disease and you're taking the following medicines. This would make your life a bit more easier and simpler when you go through immigrations in a foreign country. They would not be harassing you on the medicines that you take. The other thing which is also important, if you are on contraceptive pills and if you are worried that you do not want to get your menses during your holidays, discuss it with your doctor. See that you have enough to continue throughout the holiday. The next packet that you continuously take, come back and then you stop, so you will still enjoy a good holiday where you're able to swim and be without pain and without having a red flag day. Now sometimes we go on a budget holiday. So budget holidays will also include budget hotels. Now budget hotels, all said and done, is good on our pocket, but it may be bad on our body because we tend to pick up bed bugs, we tend to pick up scabies, we tend to pick up little lices around. So make sure you have your insect repellents with you, you have your insect creams with you to prevent these little bites that you get. Sometimes you might be even going to the beach. You think nothing will bite me at the beach. Less do you know that you might even get bitten by sandflies, right? So make sure you have something for itchiness, something for allergies in your travel pack when you go. Make sure you have your paracetamols for a little fever, a little headache when you go. Make sure you also carry some diarrhea tablets, very essential if you're a food lover. The other thing you also need to know is, if you're traveling to a country that is malaria prone, speak to your doctor. Make sure you take your malaria tablets 2 weeks before you go. Continue it while you are there. And when you come back to Malaysia, make sure you also continue to take and finish the course of anti-malaria. If you come back in a week's time from a foreign country and you find yourself falling sick with high fever and a fever that is unexplainable, please tell your family doctor which country you've been to so they can do the necessary investigations to make sure you don't have a blood-borne disorder picked up from a vector or a mosquito or a bug that you have picked up from a foreign country. Thank you.